In a quiet village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a 24-year-old man named Adrian. Adrian carried a heavy burden within him. His mind never rested. It was constantly flooded with endless streams of thoughts that came crashing like waves, one after another. These relentless thoughts left him drained and deeply uncomfortable. His days were haunted by regrets from yesterday, and his nights were consumed by anxieties about tomorrow. His inner world felt like a raging tempest with no sign of stillness. He struggled to find rest. His sleep became broken and fragmented, and somewhere along the way, he had completely forgotten what it felt like to genuinely smile. One afternoon, Adrian learned about a distant village hidden high up in the mountain. According to travelers, a remarkably wise elder resided in that secluded place. This elder had once been a renowned psychologist in the bustling city. Throughout his career, he had guided countless individuals, helping them discover tranquility within their troubled minds. But now, in his later years, he had chosen to leave behind the chaos of urban life and embraced a simpler existence in a serene village surrounded by the beauty of nature. Occasionally, he would offer guidance to those who sought him out. Adrian felt a spark of hope ignite within his chest. He made a firm decision that he would journey to meet this extraordinary elder. He whispered to himself, "Perhaps this wise soul can show me the path to inner tranquility." After enduring several days of exhausting travel through rough terrain, Adrian finally arrived at the mountain village. As he approached, he noticed a modest cottage completely draped in lush vines and greenery. Sitting peacefully on the front veranda was the elder, his eyes gently closed, radiating an aura of profound calmness. Adrian approached him carefully and spoke in a hushed, respectful tone. "Respected elder, my mind knows no rest. I am imprisoned by constant thoughts. I desperately seek peace within my soul. Can you guide me?" The elder gradually opened his eyes and offered a serene, gentle smile. He responded, "So, you seek tranquility? Then follow me closely. I have a simple task for you." He led Adrian into his humble garden, then he picked up a glass and filled it with water until it reached the very brim. The glass was filled so completely that the slightest movement would cause the water to overflow. He handed the glass to Adrian and instructed, "Walk from this spot all the way to the village boundary and return here. However, remember this, you must not allow even a single drop to spill." Adrian stared at him in confusion, but his determination to learn was stronger, so he accepted this unusual challenge. He gripped the glass with great care and began his journey. The pathway was uneven and crowded with activity. Some villagers were strolling casually, others were rushing about. Merchants were loudly advertising their goods, and stray dogs were barking noisily. Yet Adrian paid no attention to any of it. His entire focus remained locked on the glass. He moved forward slowly and deliberately, taking each step with extreme caution. Curious onlookers glanced at him with puzzled expressions, but nobody interrupted him. They sensed he was undergoing something meaningful. Eventually, Adrian returned to where the elder was waiting and announced, "Respected elder, I have completed it. I have not spilled a single drop." The elder nodded approvingly, and his smile deepened. Then he posed a question that is commendable. "But tell me truthfully, did you notice the children laughing and playing along the roadside? Did you listen to the dogs barking loudly?" Adrian's expression shifted to one of astonishment, and he replied, "No, I observed nothing and heard nothing. My entire attention was concentrated solely on the glass." The old elder's smile grew warmer, and he spoke softly with wisdom. That right there is the answer, a truth that has always existed within you, yet remained hidden. When your awareness stays anchored in the present moment, there is no room left for worries, no mental chaos, and no unnecessary thoughts. You were thinking only about the water contained in that glass. During that time, your mind became entirely still. You felt no sorrow for what happened before. You felt no dread for what might come next. Gradually, Adrian started to grasp the profound lesson. This was the peace he had been desperately searching for. Peace is not discovered somewhere far away. Peace already exists within ourselves when we choose to embrace the present moment. Adrian lowered his head humbly and whispered, "Respected elder, now I truly understand. If I wish to quiet my restless mind, I must anchor my awareness in this very moment. That is where genuine peace resides." The elder smiled once more. The sun was slowly descending beyond the horizon, casting its final golden rays across the landscape. Birds were returning to their nests in preparation for nightfall. Adrian began his journey back toward his home, but he was no longer the same anxious, troubled young man who had arrived. He had transformed. Something fundamental had shifted within him. He now carried peace in his heart because he had finally learned the secret to silencing the mind. If this story touched your heart, please show your appreciation by liking it and sharing it with those you care about. And make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss more uplifting stories like this one. We are grateful you spent this time with us. See you again in the next story, where we will explore new ideas and new lessons. Until that moment, take care of yourself and remain peaceful.